Hi guys, this is Brittany with Kingwood Paranormal. I know you haven't met me before, this will be my first episode. In today's episode, we are going to show you how to take a piece of wood like this that you can get from Home Depot and turn it into this, your very own personalized Ouija board. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to learn how to make the Ouija board. This is a piece of oak. Now, you can use any piece of wood, you can use cardboard, paper, or you can even go as far as to use things like limestone. We have chosen oak for its supposed abilities to retain the user's energy within the board. Now, in doing so, that means your spirits feed off the energy in the board and not the person using it. Now, we got this piece of oak from Home Depot. You can get it from Lowe's or any other wood supply store. Now, we've taken this piece of wood, we've cut it 17.5 inches long, and it was a standard 9 inches high. We've sanded down the edges, more for aesthetics and because they're kind of pointy. And we've also smoothed out the surface to ensure a smooth writing area. After doing so, we applied our very first coat of stain. This was to bring out the natural wood grains and color and to kind of give us a background to work on, to know how dark we needed to do our writing. After doing so, we penciled on what we'd like to have there. We did everything by hand. This was a stencil. Now, you can get these stencils anywhere, any craft store. This is a group of trinities to make a Celtic knot. We'll touch on that later. Now, we used a combination of permanent marker and calligraphy ink. You can use anything, pencil, pen, whatever you desire, as long as it will stay as your planchette runs across it and it'll survive the staining. Now, you can also burn this into your wood, but mind you, if you choose to burn it into your wood, you will have to use a very heavy wax finish to ensure that your planchette has a smooth surface to glide across. Now, after we have done all of our designs, we put our ink down, got it to the right color, we then restained over top. This not only sets in your ink, but it gives it a nice look. We have not put a finish on this because we will not be using it outside. You do have that option. Now, as far as your planchette goes, you can use anything. You can make it if you'd like. We chose to use a shot glass. Cheap, easy, and they're readily available. I hope this helps you guys in learning how to make your very own Ouija board. Now that you have your Ouija board, I bet you're all excited to get out there and talk to the dead, right? Wrong. You are not ready to use this Ouija board, and the board is not ready to be used. Now, we're going to discuss charging the board. This is for limestone and oak applications only. If you do not have one of these boards, I suggest referring to our first video and finding you some safety tips on how to keep you and the people that you are going to do the session with safe. Now, charging the board, like we talked about earlier, is to put energy into the board to ensure the spirits have something to draw off of that's in the board and not you. Now, our first step when charging our board, we need to ensure that the area we charge it in and the surface we lay it on has been cleansed of all negative energies, and that our minds need to be in a very positive setting. Clear your mind, clear your home, clear your area. You can do this by burning sage, sprinkling rose water, or any other application that you feel ensures that the area and you are in a positive setting. Now, we're going to take our board and once again, put it onto a very cleansed surface. No negativity needs to be around. If you put negative energy into this board, you're going to get negative energy out. Now, meditation is a very large part of charging a board. If you do not know how to meditate, it's simple. I would have you start out with some simple breathing meditations before we get into the placement stuff. We'll discuss that in another video. Now, as far as charging our board, we're going to use a placement meditation where we're going to envision all of our positive energy from every part of our body coming down our arms, through our fingertips, and into the board. You do not want to touch the board directly. You want to give a clear channelway between your hands and your board. Now you'll sit down in your peaceful, quiet area. You'll begin your meditation session with your positive, clear mind, imagining from the tips of your toes to the ends of every little bitty hair, your positive energy flowing from your body down your fingertips into the board. When you feel this board has been charged enough to protect you and the fellow people inside your session, then you may end it. Now this can take hours, especially if you are not used to doing this, especially if you have no placement meditation expertise. Now after charging your board, it is ready for use. I would afterwards cleanse your area again and cleanse yourself. If that means dabbing rose water on your neck, holy water, burning sage, whatever you feel makes your home a positive, safe place and puts you in a good mood, I would do so afterwards. And it's also to kind of recharge the soul and give the body its energy back. Alright you guys, now that you know how to properly create and charge a Ouija board, you can have safe sessions with your friends. Now we will discuss how to have a safe session with your friends and your family or whomever you choose next week. Now I really hope that this video has given everybody the information that they need. And if not, if you have any questions, possibly a concern or two, please leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Now once again, this is Brittany from Kingwood Paranormal, and I'll see you guys next Saturday.